have to think that great disasters do not occur very often. I believe so until 2011. Then, let's look back over the past. The Hanshin Awashi earthquake disaster occurred in 1995, and the Great East Japan earthquake occurred in 2011. At least 2 great earthquakes occurred in only 16 years. In addition to this, relatively small disasters occurred every year. This fact is very terrible. That's because all of us have a possibility of running into disasters. Here, I have one question to you. How much are you familiar with disasters? 4 years ago, the Great East Japan earthquake occurred. Even though it was the worst disaster, my friends no longer talk about it. They do not try to share knowledge about disasters. According to statistics of Keizai Koukou Center in 2013, about 50% people are losing the consciousness of protection against disasters. Talking about disasters makes us gloomy. We want to hear an amusing story. Of course, I understand that. However, we must not forget what disasters told us. In the first place, why do you think I'm talking about disasters? My hometown is Tokai village in Ibaraki, which is famous for nuclear power plants. When the Great East Japan earthquake occurred, I suffered from the disaster. Fortunately, the damage was relatively small. The main problem was spoiling of infrastructure and lifeline. However, I couldn't do anything without an evacuation. Moreover, 2 years later, I knew the astonishing fact. If the tsunami was 70 centimeters higher than the actual wave, a nuclear power plant disaster like Fukushima would occur in my hometown. Through this disaster, I was terrified so much. That's because I have not known the weakness of human beings and the danger of my hometown until the disaster occurred. I learned the importance of preparation. So, I talk about disasters as an experienced person. If we do not expect disasters and prepare for them, what will be caused when disasters occur? The answer is that the damage will be more serious. That's because we have no time for thinking correctly in case of emergency. Then, we have no choice but to rely on preparations. Of course, we can survive fortunately without any preparations. However, there is a case that you will spread the damage with wrong way. We must have the correct knowledge in advance. Then, why don't we have will to get knowledge? In my opinion, one of the reasons is that we are rarely involved in disasters. Of course, it is the best that we don't experience in disasters. However, no one can assure the ideal. It is natural that we'll be interested in disasters with fear of direct damages. Even so, it's too late for regrets after disasters occur. What should we do? We should be terrified deeply and be interested in disasters before they will occur. We can be terrified by simulated experiences of disasters in the Disaster Prevention Center. This is a good way, but it's troublesome. Then, I'll suggest an easier way. The way is internet search. I want you to search for 2 things. First, please search for hazard maps of places familiar to you. Your hometown, around your university, around your office, etc. You will know 2 expectations. What kind of disaster can occur there, and how serious the disaster will be. Second, please search for pictures or movies about the disaster, and Please imagine that you'll be involved in it. In the worst case, you will lose valuable things. Your life, your family, your friend, your properties. Do you want to be in such a situation? This imagination will make you fearful. By these easy actions, you'll be surely interested in disasters to a greater or less extent. It is better for you to get emergency supplies and knowledge of survivors. Even if you will not be interested in disasters, these actions are not vain. That's because you can know where you must not go in case of emergency. Most of you might use the internet to kill time frequently. So, please make time for knowing about disasters as much as possible. Even if you give your whole life and your all properties to a dead person, he or she never comes back to life. However, what knowledge can protect our lives? Why can you hide under a desk immediately when an earthquake occurs? That's because you know that the way can protect you. Nobody can know what happens to us in the future. When you'll be involved in disasters, it's too late. Do you want to regret for not taking actions? Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, Mr. Suzuki. Now we will have a question and answer session. Ms. Yonezuka, please.
Okay, and thank you for a nice speech and very important speech, I think, Mr. Suzuki.
Yes.
Okay, I have some questions for you. First of all, what is your goal of this speech?
Goal. My goal is that many people know about disasters more and more, and to take action to escape from disasters.
Okay, knowing about the preparation for the disaster is very important thing.
Yes.
Okay, then I want to know about your suggestion, the solution. You said that going to simulated. I'm very sorry. Prevention center, disaster prevention center. If we go there, we can experience like
No, it's not
disaster. No?
experience, but we have to reserve. In advance.
Okay. And certain about the hazard map or picture or movies is a very important thing for usual ordinary people to learn about the disaster.
Yes.
Is that? But I wonder that is it literally we can feel fearful about the disaster? Can we feel serious situation?
I think that many people don't. Many people don't have. Many people don't are not interested in this. So I suggest that the easiest way. So if you can, I want you to go to a disaster prevention center.
Okay, then it will be the last question. If we don't search on the internet, we can get the information from TV news or something like that. So why we should search by ourselves?
Also, because Because in case of TV program, you can choose that you don't watch the programs. So it is needed that researching by offset.
Okay. Time is over. Thank you.